Hey, it's going on YouTube, so you know it's best here. Here about to give another big update for the Apple tablet, the iSlate, whatever they're going to call it. That supposedly is going to be announced by Apple on January 26th or 27th of this month. And we're going to go ahead and give some more updates. If you haven't watched my first video, you'll be able to go back on my YouTube channel and watch that and get the first round of rumors for it. But here we go. So the first one is coming from actually John Gruber, who is actually a person that has very reliable as far as rumors for the most part. But he's actually saying that this new tablet is not going to have a camera. So my first video, I talked about the Apple tablet may possibly have a way to interact with it by recognizing your hand gestures, like saying you want to flip a page in a book. So you flip your hand in front of the camera just like you're reading a book or something like that. But his claim is that the tablet is not going to have a camera. Now, I don't think that's going to be the case. I don't see why they wouldn't put a camera into it, when it makes sense. But you know, they are definitely, him and MacRumors.com are definitely saying it's not going to have one. But we'll see about that. My bet is that it really is going to have a camera. It's kind of like a must. It's going to be too cheap to do it. And also, there's also a shortage of 10.1 LCD and OLED screens out there. Now, OLED screens or OLED screens are the screens that are in the Zoom HD, which are very high quality, very nice looking screens, and just really are the best, some of the best looking screens you can get out there, definitely for mobile computer devices. And there are manufacturers overseas and that are reporting shortages. Now, this could be one reason. When Apple gets ready to release a new product, things do become pretty scarce as far as the materials they're using for their products. So this can be some indication. The other rumors were pointing towards a 10-inch screen, so 10.1 is definitely close to that. So that could definitely be and fueling a little bit more fire to this Apple tablet rumors. Also, a Fingerworks is a company that Apple brought up a few years ago. And Fingerworks is a company that makes a lot of multi-gestures, gesturing keyboards and pads and stuff like that in order to interact with your Mac in totally new different ways, and it's kind of a little bit ahead of their time. And they did have a website up with a lot of content on there talking about their products, but recently a lot of the content just got pulled down. Now Apple does own this website, and now looking at this tablet, which is going to be really interactive as far as using your hands and your fingers, it's just definitely something pointing to that Apple is trying to pull that content down because they're going to be using a lot of their work that company has been doing into this new tablet. So that's another thing that we're going to keep an eye out for. And there have been some rumors that some Apple employees have also been talking about some new ways to actually interact with iWork, as far as using a multi-touch version of iWork and some advanced gesturing version of iWork, which would be pretty cool to be able to do pages or keynotes or anything like that, as far as the way you can be able to interact that, so you don't need a mouse or a keyboard and do something on the fly with the tablet. So I think that could be good, not only for MacBook Pros, but also for this tablet. And that's something we're looking forward to. And then there's some Apple employees talking about that, and that's probably something coming out very soon. Now, as far as the casing for the tablet, there have been rumors that it's going to be having the aluminum type casing. I'm not really too fond for that. And the device, if it's not a desktop or a laptop, have the aluminum casing on there, because I just keep thinking back to the first generation iPhone that had the aluminum casing. It scratched up very easily. You know, I just wasn't really feeling it that much for something that you're going to be holding in your lap and something like that, because it does get hot. So I would love to see the actual the plastic case that's on the iPhone 3G and the 3GS, that type of plastic material, because it feels good, it has a better grip. And so the aluminum casing, I'm hoping that's not true, but we'll see if Apple can implement that in a way that's not cumbersome. And now, as far as the power behind this thing, I don't think Apple is not going to be going with Intel to power this thing. So no Intel chips inside. They may use their own company that make the ARM processor, because Apple has bought up processor companies and have been probably keeping them under wraps. And I think Apple really wants to come to the point where they can produce their computer, make their computer, and they own all the parts for the most part inside of it. So it can either probably be a dual-core ARM processor. It may have a Power VR graphics chip with that, because Apple does have some stake in the company that makes that graphics chip. Or it can also be powered by the NVIDIA Tegra 2 platform that was really just unveiled not too long ago. So either those two things are going to be powering the tablet. So it should be pretty powerful enough to, I say, run a version of Snow Leopard very easily, or to do whatever operating system they want to do with it. And speaking of the operating system, people are be saying that some people, that if they actually got their hands to see the operating system, they can describe it as it just being a new bit of sexy or something like that. So and there are people really describing it as a big iPhone, but not. So it's kind of hard to get exactly what they're saying by that. But I think the way people are talking, I really don't think it's going to run a full version of Snow Leopard. I think it now may be some type of modified version. But again, we'll have to wait on that to see. I don't think nobody's really going to be able to lock that down until they actually announce the product. And also, there's a supposedly new iPhone SDK coming out. That is surfacing and going around now. And basically what this SDK allows developers to scale up their applications to higher resolutions. Now this will only be good for one thing. If you're going to be allowing certain applications to actually run on a bigger device, say a iSlate or a tablet. So this could be a very easy way, so they don't have to fully, redevelop the application they'll be doing. They can just go ahead and use this SDK and just upscale. That'll definitely make life a lot easier. All right, so this is the end of the rumors for the iSlate for now. So this is a nice little update video. So if you haven't watched my other one, definitely just check out my YouTube channel. Go to my channel page, and you can watch my main video there, and actually get the first set of rumors that I did on it. But anyways, for So You Know's Best, I would thank you for watching, and I will catch you later. Peace.